When we see this side, we're seeing a lot of one-day format cricket now, what they're playing. And I think for a change, they've batted 50 overs. That's also a plus point. And obviously, when you've got runs on the board, the bowling has always been, sensational for Pakistan.
I'm not wanted to say it out, but the young captain has brought the unity to the side, most probably. With ex-stars who've been aged stars, not part of the current setup, most probably everyone is playing for the Pakistan and under the very good and able leadership and a very mature leadership of Fatma Sana. So that has brought something very, a drastic change. Alia Riaz batting at 4. Probably she was very well suited to bat at 4. Fatma Sana taking the charge with the bat, with the ball. The fielding standards had gone up, and most probably the little bit of all those confusion surrounding the team with all those stars aligned together, and there is always a talk of the captaincy, but most probably this is how it is. And just before the start of the show, we were talking about the able leadership of Fatma Sana along with her performances in his journey of just 6 to 7 matches. She actually won the hearts by not able to bowl good and with the variations, but also to bat well at the end of the innings, and most probably this changed the whole scenario. Our Launder was needed, and she just filled the gap very beautifully, and she's a very good captain too.
Absolutely, and she's a wonderful captain. I think not a very good captain, but you see these visuals as well, what you're seeing on your screens. Thailand is a very, very good fielding unit as well. And I was talking to former captain Sana Mir, who was telling me that this Thailand women's team is very disciplined in their bowling. So they don't have that much pace. They keep the keeper up and they bowl wicket to wicket. And what that does is eventually, that it becomes very difficult for any side to score runs. So you have to, bat through. But I think credit to our side, because they batted pretty well, and obviously they've been bowling very, very well in this tournament, especially being led by the skipper Fatma Sana, who was instrumental last night. And even in the game against West Indies, in the very first over, in the very first delivery of the match, she removed Hayley Matthews. That became one of the reasons why Pakistan won against West Indies. Asif Ahmad, your thoughts?
Well, first of all, see that when they've started this campaign, this tournament, that was a nail-biter against Ireland, and they got a victory. Then they got some confidence, and they didn't look back. And of course, that everybody was talking about that Mohammad Wasim's character, the way he's coaching the side, and Fatma Sana, everybody is talking about her abilities, leading skills. She's a very good skipper, and she is leading from the front with the ball, with the bat. If you talk about the last night's games, yesterday's games, that was absolutely brilliant. She scored with the strike rate of 100, more than 100. But do remember that I was talking to Kashif Bhai earlier, the way Sidra Amin is playing there.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Consistent.
Amazing, to be honest.
350s in this tournament already. I mean, remarkable.
And this is the art of one-day cricket. When you are playing full 50 overs, you said in your intro that you were a bit skeptical about the total. I think that was good enough total, because we have Nashra Sindhu, then we have Fatma Sana.
I'll tell you why I was worried. The same Thailand team managed to score 300 runs in their previous game. So I was worried that maybe, they're going to get there.
Yes, but see that the Nashra Sindhu and Ramin, the way they are bowling, and then of course Fatma Sana, as you said,
Can I add the name of Sadia Iqbal too?
Yes.
She's wonderful already.
See, the entire team, let's talk about this. But these three players, Fatma Sana, Nashra Sindhu, and then Ramin, with the ball, and of course Sadia Iqbal, everybody, they are playing their role, and that's why Pakistan have won, and 4 consecutive victories. And when you're talking about that, see the last 3-4 months, Pakistan didn't play well, and of course in the coaching of Mohammad Wasim, everybody was raising questions that what's going on. But now it's a new team, and we do remember, as Kashif Bhai said, that I don't want to say that, but he said, and he rightly said, and he rightly pointed out, the team looks united under the captaincy of...
That's very important that you mentioned. And that's why, Asif, I want to talk about Mohammad Wasim as well. Look, this is a guy who's not made any sensation on the media. He's not said anything about pitches turning or heaters, or anything like that. He's made no obnoxious comments. He's not even been that vocal. He's just been, working, keeping his head down, working with this women's team for quite some time now. And I remember the last results weren't in our favor. But then again, he's continued with the team. And I think it's great to see that at the end of the day, results speak for themselves. And I was listening to his, after post-match, he did a little piece for media as well, where he said that the journey is not over right now. The championship is where we want to be, and to win the championship is what we want to see. So, I mean, that is the kind of drive you expect your team management to give you. And that's, I think, to what the girls have responded very well.
Yes, and let me add something more, that we didn't watch any TikTok videos from Junaid Khan, from Abdul Rahman, or even from Fatma Sana, or from any other teammate that I do remember Asif Ali hit 4 sixes, and then he said, "Or koi hukam sade," like, these kind of videos, they won't help you, dear. Just do best and come up with the best results, and the unity is really, really important. And I think somewhere the men's team, they're lacking this thing.
Absolutely. And as Asif mentioned, if you look at the top wicket takers right now, Hayley Matthews has gotten 12, Fatma Sana 10, and Nashra Sandhu 9. So I think remarkable that Pakistani bowlers are doing very well. To take more updates about the Women World Cup qualifiers and about this particular game as well, we've been joined by our correspondent from Lahore, Arslan Sherazi. Assalamu alaikum, Arslan. Welcome to Sports Extra.
Wa alaikum assalam, Ahmad. Thank you very much.
Arslan, what a remarkable night for Pakistan cricket, and especially the girls have certainly made us proud. What can you tell us about the game last night, because now Pakistan has qualified for the World Cup?
Ahmed, before talking about last night's game between Pakistan and which was Pakistan win and Pakistan qualify for the September 2025 ICC Women World Cup, I will talk about right now. Scotland is facing Ireland, and Scotland is batting first, and 44.2 overs and 2-10 for 8 right now in the Qaddafi Stadium, and it's a very important match. If Scotland win this match, they will get 2 points, and they will be on 6 points on third position on points table. And tomorrow there are 2 matches. Pakistan will face Bangladesh. Bangladesh right now is on second spot of the points table, and if Bangladesh lose that match, then Scotland will be in second qualifier in ICC Women World Cup. And if Bangladesh beat Pakistan, then Bangladesh and Pakistan will qualify for these qualifier. 6 nations are playing here in Lahore. You also visited here with me, and we take some chance. We have some chance to talk with the Scottish team and Scottish players. They all are very happy. And if no, I will talk about last night match. Pakistani players were very happy, and they played really well. They win 4 out of 4, and this is the first time that Pakistan women team is playing really well, and they achieved the target that they qualify for the ICC Women World Cup 2025.
Well, you rightly mentioned, Arslan, that between Scotland and Ireland, this becomes a very, very important game. And I must say that when you look at, this tournament so far, and of course we witnessed the game against Bangladesh and Ireland together as well, and now we talk about this game. West Indies team, particularly, I'd like you to talk about them, that they're a very strong side in women's cricket, but it's been very disappointing for them so far in this tournament.
Yes, Ahmed, they played really well. If we talk about their last match, they played really well against Bangladesh, and they win that match by 3 wickets. But right now we can see that Pakistan and Bangladesh is the strongest. Pakistan already qualified, and one more team will qualify from this qualifiers, and Bangladesh is a strong contender for this spot. But if we talk about tomorrow matches, there is last match of West Indies tomorrow against Thailand, and that is also a very important match for them. If they win, they get 6 points, and on the points table they are in minus if we talk about their run rate. So they are unable to qualify if they won tomorrow match. So it's a bad thing for West Indies. They are a very good team, but they are now out of ICC Women World Cup 2025.
Certainly. Thank you very much, Arslan Sherazi, our correspondent, updating us from Lahore regarding the Women World Cup qualifiers, and a very important game underway between Scotland and Ireland. Of course, Scotland winning this, they've got a certain chance at qualification. But that being said, we're talking about a lot of performances, and we were talking about the wickets, but even the runs. Sidra Amin has scored 192 runs in 4 games at an average of 48. What a remarkable performance that is. But Jabbar Saab, going forward from this, obviously now the team is qualified for the World Cup. Once they go and compete in the World Cup, what are some of the areas you'd like them to work on? Because obviously at that level, it's a very, very tough competition amongst teams that are the best in the world right now.
One thing I want to add
Yes, sir.
regarding West Indies. West Indies team visited Pakistan, I think 1.5 years back, and their performance so remarkable. We were very declining performance, but after 1 year, 1.5 year, we performed excellently. It means we are going ahead in the international cricket. This is very clear signal for the players and officials too. But you can say that when World Cup will be played, there will be strong sides like England, Australia. We will have to work hard, especially all the management knows about this thing. That will be a strong competition. But if they work hard in these same lines, and they can surprise the other team in the World Cup finals.
Certainly, and I think that's absolutely right. Jabbar Saab is absolutely right. A couple of about more than 6 months back, they came and they we were clean swept in the T20s, in the one days, but it's been a remarkable turn of events. But very quickly, I'll just ask the final notes as well. Now, Kashif Majeed, going into the World Cup, then what is that one area Pakistan can improve upon? Because there's been a very stark difference between top sides and us.
Just the strike rotation, I guess. The more the strike rotation Pakistani players do, the better are the chances of scoring some good runs. Going through all this qualifiers and the matches, I guess the number of dot balls played by our team, that shows that we are still lacking those strike rotation. And previously we have talked about playing in the V. Most probably now we should have started playing down the ground in the long off and long on region, and that adds to the quality as well as the beauty of the team. Most probably this is where I think we lack. Rest is perfectly fine.
Absolutely. Kya Asif Ahmad, certain things that you'd want the team to improve on, because when they face the likes of India, England, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, then obviously it's a different competition.
Well, I think both of my colleagues, they have shared their opinions. One thing is really important, that is unity. Please go like this. That's it.
Well, certainly. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us on Sports Extra. And I think the three young boys in studios have rightly put it, that the fact still remains that we need to improve on from here, because the World Cup is certainly something that we want to perform well in. And I think this team right now is probably one of the best sides that we've seen, and hopefully things will continue with a remarkable performance like this. That being said, of course we go towards a break, but when we come back, our exclusive transmission of the PSL continues. Stay tuned.